You can't keep pouring from a cup you're afraid to fill. The strangest thing about healing is that you almost never notice it while it's happening. You notice it much later. Maybe one day someone asks you for something and you say, I don't have it. Not because you are trying to be difficult, not because you have stopped caring, but because you genuinely don't have it. Then something unexpected happens. You don't spend the whole day wondering if they think you are selfish. You simply continue with your day. Then another day, someone crosses a boundary that used to go unnoticed. This time, you notice it, not because people suddenly changed, but because you did. For a long time, survival teaches people that keeping everyone comfortable is the same thing as being a good person, so they give what they don't have. They tolerate what they have already outgrown. They apologize for protecting themselves, not because they want to, but because somewhere along the way they learned that disappointing other people felt more dangerous than disappointing themselves. Then healing quietly begins, not by making life easier, but by changing what feels normal. The guilt becomes smaller, the explanations become fewer. The people-pleasing becomes harder to recognize because it no longer feels like home. That's the part most people miss. They keep waiting for one big moment that proves they have changed. Meanwhile, their everyday decisions have been changing for months. Maybe that's why quiet change is so easy to overlook. It doesn't arrive with an announcement. It arrives the first time you stop explaining every no. It arrives the first time you stop shrinking to fit into a place you have already outgrown. It arrives the first time protecting your peace feels normal instead of selfish. When you first start becoming someone new, you keep looking back. You keep wondering if you're allowed to say no. You keep wondering if you're allowed to choose yourself. You keep wondering if you're allowed to protect your peace. Then one day, without even noticing, you stop asking permission. You simply live that way. Maybe that's what forgetting the door really means. Not that you forgot where you came from, but that the life you were trying so hard to build finally became the way you naturally live. Maybe the biggest changes in your life are the ones that become so normal that you almost forget they were once impossible. So ask yourself, what changed that you almost didn't notice? And as you carry that with you today, ask yourself one more question. What if I've been home already?